Is the Obama administration doing enough to keep America protected?
Well, sadly, the president's current budget on national security almost guarantees that there will be a substantial window of vulnerability in the coming years, and that we will almost certainly not be able to sustain America's ability to lead the world in national security, and that makes us much less safe.
Switching gears, what are the prospects of success for President Obama's health care plan, and what does real reform look like to you?
Well, at the Center for Health Transformation, we've developed an entire model of what we call health-based health reform. And we have a whole series of ideas that allow you to get to better care with better outcomes, with more independence, living longer, and it's less expensive. Unfortunately, what the liberals are doing right now in the House is trying to pass a bill that is big government, big tax increases, will kill jobs, and will actually lead to worse health care at greater expense with worse outcomes. So I think it's a question whether or not the American people call their congressman, but I think there are an awful lot of Democrats who are very uncomfortable with a bill that's this liberal, and I think every phone call right now makes a big difference.
And finally, Mr. Speaker, when you say 2 + 2 = 4, what do you mean exactly?
Well, that's an old rule that the Polish people, when they were rebelling against the communist dictatorship, adopted the slogan 2 + 2 = 4. And they said, if the state lies to you, if they tell you 2 + 2 = 5, that's a lie. And if the state tells you 2 + 2 = 3, that's a lie. Well, I would suggest to you that claiming you're going to lower the cost of health care by raising the cost of health care by $1.5 trillion, that's saying 2 + 2 = 90. Or saying that we're going to have better energy supply by having the largest energy tax increase in history, that's saying 2 + 2 = 600. Or saying you're somehow magically going to have a better economy if only you eliminate all sorts of tax cuts and raise taxes in 2010 automatically, that's like saying 2 + 2 = 6,000. The problem has been that our politicians have refused to tell us the truth because they've been afraid to solve the problems that they don't want to be clear about.